It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas's offense will have the ball first. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
That's caught. It's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing up. Fires one high and deep. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the...
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Mosley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Mississippi State going up-tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Complete to start this drive. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. A little release to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Fires to the big fella and runs through another one. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Mississippi State right back to the line. He's got it again. Spins away from the defender. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Looking downfield. It's Shapin. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Now, fourth down. Number 80 on to kick it away.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. off the play fake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Mississippi State going up-tempo. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is in the air. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Makes the grab. It's Wingo.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running back searching for a hole. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to throw, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quick strike complete. And that one did not work. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead of 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Mississippi State right back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Shapen. That's caught, it's Allen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They're going to run it. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Texas, 21. Mississippi State, 0.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Mississippi State going up tempo. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looking to throw, it's Shapen. The quick out. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got his man downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Here comes the heat. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The short hands, it's Thompson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 45, on his way. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Shapen. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Got it behind the line. It's Reese. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Flips it out in the flat. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the outside. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Third down coming up.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The sure hands. It's Moore. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. With the clock running, this should be the final play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check